Armies, this is XCS Warzone, coming at you today with a preview for my Armies on Parade build, which I'll be doing for Armies on Parade. So basically, my little design is here for Armies on Parade. I thought what I'd do is more sort of like a demon head. So this is a rough sketch I did. So sort of the skull here, the tongue coming out of it, horns coming out of it, so it's like a bloodletter head kind of, surrounded in sort of rocks and sort of stuff, and then it'll sort of be here, and then I'll either have it coming from a pool of lava from where the rocks come out, or I'll do it where it's sort of from a pool of gore or something like that, very corny. So that's the initial design, and then flick through to here, which is my more in-depth design. So skull here, want the, like I did for Nick's terrain competition, I want the eyes to be backlit and the mouth to be backlit, and possibly the tongue as well. So I'm going to have a pool of lava and gore. So all of this should be imaginable to be fit snug in here, and then that's going to be the rest of the board. You know, all sorts, horns coming out, and then we'll have like a shrine on top. But I don't know whether to do a shrine or for it to be more like a summony thing, but not a summon, because Khorne doesn't like magic, but like a praised Khorne, or you've opened the rift into Khorne's realm, and the massive ass demon heads come out, that sort of thing. So the lore I'm thinking behind it so far is, I'm either going to do it with my Blood Secretor, because I want to convert him up a little bit. Originally I built him as stock, but I like my army to be different from other people's, so I think I'll probably convert him to be a bit different, or Slaughter Priest or something like that. So they're going to be stood atop the shrine, and then there's going to be the head down, and I think I'm going to have some Blood Reavers as sort of mortal followers, maybe some sort of guard around the top, and then I want some demons coming out, so I'll probably have demons coming out of here. I might even use some of the sort of the skeleton bits I showed you in the last video coming out of here. But if I do build a bigger board, so this will fit in terms of the bigger board, I'll use the rest of the sort of things less of the sort of skeleton pieces to build the bigger sort of stuff, to build other sort of terrain. So just picked up some in home base the other day, looking for some glue gun sticks, because I ran out a while ago, which is why I sort of stopped doing my Armies on Parade build, because I didn't have anything to glue anything together with. I was in home base looking for them, but the ones in home base are ridiculously expensive for 6, so I was just like, well, I'm not getting that. But then I picked up some tester wall paint, emulsion paint, just because they're useful. They're big, thick, chunky. You can water it down if you want, but it's better just to keep it stock. But they're good for covering large areas of terrain. So I'm thinking of basing it all in this black, and then I've picked up like a lighter colour to dry brush, and I'll see how they turn out. As far as my Armies on Parade build has gone, this is what I'm on at the moment. So I've got the skull out. I've started building up the layers of rubble and dirt around it using cardboard and foam board, and then I've got some sort of the polystyrene on top, from the pizza trays, and then initially I had the battery pack mounted on the bottom, but then I was thinking, this is really heavy, I'm not going to be able to support this with anything, I need to be able to support it with something. So what I experimented on a different set of the lights is cutting the wire and stripping the casing back and just twisting them together, because I didn't know whether or not, you know, it would work. Because I've done it, I've fixed other wires before, fixed the hedge cuts and what have you. But it worked, because I thought it might, I was worried it might be different because of the LEDs, so I didn't want to cut this one in case I had to rip the whole thing out. So what I'm gonna do is cut it off here, take this off, and then I'll either thread the rest of the cable down the pole using to keep it up, or through the tongue, and then put the battery pack on the inside. So I'll probably put it in this pool, so the switch will be on one of these sides, so then it's not encasing anything. And then you've got lights here in each of the eyes, and then 2 lights at the bottom which will light up the tongue. I cut holes out of the nose and the eyes, and then got little placements for the horns here. They might come down a bit, we'll see. And then I've got this next light. Is it just one? No, it's 2. So I've got 2 lights left here. Oh, focus, jeez. Yeah, 2 lights left, which will sit on top and light up the shrine from the bottom. So what I need to do is build it up a lot more around the front. Put the thingamabobs on, the horns on. I found I don't know if anyone else watches it, but I've been thinking about getting into some cosplays, and a lot of the techniques used for cosplays you can use in modelling and weathering and all of that sort of thing, because they use similar techniques to what we use to weather and distress models and terrain. So there's, if anyone used to watch Mythbusters with Adam, the guy from that, Adam Savage, has got a YouTube channel called Tested, and they go and look at sort of movie props. They replicate movie props. They make cosplays. They go to sort of Weta Workshop, who did all the costumes and props for Lord of the Rings, which is phenomenal, and all sort of stuff like that. Like they did District 9, I think, other ones, but one of the videos I saw was they were making a realistic sort of charred skull, and they did it by using, it was latex and cotton wool, but of course I can't afford liquid latex, so I'm just going to try it with PVA. So I've got some cotton wool, so I'm going to try and make it this gory, because I want it to properly be corn. So I'm going to be working away at this like a little crazy person, because I want to try and get as much done as I possibly can sooner rather than later, so I can spend a bit more time painting it, because I've got no models painted for this. So I think, if I'm honest, I think I can as long as I'm focused, I can probably get a lot of this done this week. My aim is to try and get it ready for painting by the end of the week, because that would make it so much easier, and then I just need to focus on making sure I've got the models painted. But stay tuned, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm really going for it. After doing Nick's terrain square project, it really sort of spurred me on to think about it, because I do enjoy making terrain. I just don't do it very often. I do enjoy painting, I just don't do it very often, because I'm very nitpicky and I like to take my time with it. I like to do a lot of detail. But there you go. I'm looking forward to this. I really want to sort of show off, which is a bit vain and what have you, but everyone likes to show off every now and again, so I'm really trying to put my all into it. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.